want to use any word, any moment. I said, everything can wait but this. Swamiji's qualities, everybody has spoken about. And as Dr. Majumdar said, that he never deviated, he never flustered. His principles, his ideas, his sayings are solidified. So solidified that a century and a half after that, just the words, not his being here, just the words are so powerful. And I often think, what would it be like to have heard his voice, to have a moment of that radiance, the radiance that pierced through the mountains, the stones, the seas, the miles, generations, cultures, and is soaring, serving, and nurturing humanity. But one thing, which again we are very lucky to experience. Swamiji is not a mythical God surrounded by things we don't understand, but we accept. He was one of us. He was here yesterday. We think of him with the same flesh, in the same smell of the body, the movement, the gestures, the hunger, deprivations, joys. And for a moment we need to stop. That when gods take the form of human beings, they come in bone and flesh. When they suffer for us, what it is like. Swamiji used to carry a diary with him, a journal. And he used to write, which came into light much later. Those were the moments when he was with himself. All the burdens that he sometimes felt was alone, and then would call on Ma and Thakur to come by him. I just want to go into that for the time being, and these are the very words of the Swamiji that I'm reading. And I just go back to his birth. For the salvation of his own soul, mark the word own soul first, and for the good and happiness of many, the sannyasin is born in the world to sacrifice his life for others, to alleviate the misery of millions. And then Swamiji goes to write, my father and mother fasted and prayed for years and years so that I would be born. And then goes on to thinking about his mother. I believe that whatever religious culture I have, I owe to that, to my mother and her prayers. It was consciously that my mother brought me into the world to be what I am. Whatever good impulse I was given to me by my mother, and consciously, not unconsciously. The love which my mother gave to me has made me what I am, and I owe a debt to her that I can never repay. To such a memory that he goes on to his own years of childhood. And here is the glorious one. When I was only 2 years old, few remember those years, I used to play with my size at being a Vairagi, clothed in ashes and kakuana. And of course we have heard all about his studies not being there. And then at one point he writes that when I'm sleeping at night, two very vivid images come to me. One is of total prosperity, the zenith of money.